I greet y'all in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, who is my personal Lord and Savior. Um, I am here for the hearts of men and women. I am here because I have love in my heart for people. I want to naturally help people. I want people to do good. I want people to accomplish things, not just with their flesh, what I'm saying, not just with the things that they want in this world, but with the things of their heart, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what matters the most above the flesh, above what the money and the cars and the clothes and the women and the this and that, you know what I'm saying? What your heart means the most, and that is the one thing that we as human beings we cannot heal. We cannot heal our hearts. You know what I'm saying? There are billionaires, millionaires, people who have everything they want, and it is impossible for them to heal their hearts. Let me see if I can bring this down some. All right. And like I said, today is Saturday, and I always remind people of this because of the fact that Saturday is the Sabbath day. And it is a very important, for those who see these videos, obedience to God is more important than sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? This is very true. In this video, I want to get down to business, because I've been doing a couple of these. There are some people who have been following, who've been checking me out, who've been seeing what's going on with me. And I just want to get down to business, to really, what I'm saying, extend help or extend love. You know what I'm saying? I want love to flow from me to you. You know what I'm saying? I want it, and this is serious business. You know what I'm saying? I want to really offer, and the only way that I can do this is through the Lord, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because I can show you the door. You just have you. It's up to you whether you walk through it or not. Or I can show you, who you have to let into your heart, but it's up to you if you do it or not. That's your decision. That's not something for me to see. That's between you and the Most High. So, but that's what that's the motivation for my videos now, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, in the beginning when I first started this channel, it was simply about the fact that people were following me and doing things, and I didn't quite know what it was, and then I saw something that was similar to what I was going through, and then I said, okay, well, let me start this channel too. You know what I'm saying? I believe that I have something to offer to those who are being targeted, because I know for a fact that I'm being targeted, and as time went on, I know for a fact this is not just an opinion. This is not something that I'm just, guessing. I know for a fact that God has strengthened me. He has guided me. He has led me to a point to where now, whereas I didn't have so many answers for questions in the beginning when I was trying to figure out what was going on with me. I didn't have that many answers, but now I'm getting to the point to where I can understand now that this really is not a fleshly war with me. And for those who are going through the same things, this is a spiritual war. This is a spiritual attack from the devil himself. And the sooner you understand that and come to uh, and come to closure about that, the sooner you just suck it up and admit it and understand it, the better you'll be. You know what I'm saying? This is just truth. So that's what I have come to understand. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that I have come to understand that this is just spiritual attacks from um the adversary himself is because of the fact of their response to their response to my responses. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm going to read the Bible today. Yes, I'm going to read verses. Yes, I'm going to explain some things because of the fact that this needs to happen. This is, like I say, I'm not so much as concerned with with a person's flesh as much as I'm concerned with their heart and their soul. Your heart and your soul is what matters. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel good, but I want you to be aware and understand also that don't believe the hype that they got going on in these churches today. God wants obedient people. God wants obedient people. And the sooner that you understand this and get with that, you know what I'm saying, and fall into line with that, the better off you'll be. You know what I'm saying? There, you know, as a matter of fact, I spoke to someone today, and they said they went to church on Saturday, okay? And I was kind of like, oh, all right. All right, so they know that Saturday is the Sabbath day. You know what I'm saying? And so when I saw them, I asked them, I say, hey, you know, why do you go to church on the Sabbath? Now, was that a manipulative setup question? Maybe it was, because I don't know. But I was really just wanting to know their motive for going to church on Saturday, you know? And they said, well, we just go to on church on Saturday because that's the day that we chose. And I said, well, you don't go because it's the Sabbath day? And they were like, no. You know what I'm saying? They like they didn't have a quite firm belief that in the Sabbath as much as I did, you know, and I didn't knock them for that, but I did make them aware that that upholding the Sabbath day is very important. You have to understand, God rested on the Sabbath day, the seventh day, from all his work, okay? And being that he made you, he expects you to do the same thing. He expects you to do the same thing. So we have to understand this, you know what I'm saying? We're not above God. We are not above God. We're not above God. You know what I'm saying? And God makes the rules. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's this hype and there's this kick about, okay, God is love, and he is love, and he does care about us, and he is merciful, and he is slow to wrath. You know what I'm saying? This is all true. You know what I'm saying? But he is also the type of father that expects us as children of God to follow the rules. He expects us to follow the rules, yo. And I'm telling you this now, you know what I'm saying? If you the type of Christian who think for 1 second that you can be a Christian, walk close to the line of the world, and not have to follow the rules, you know what I'm saying? You are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken, and you are just very religious. You are very, you know, there are a lot of people who are just religious. They're not, they don't have a relationship with the Most High. We as people need to check ourselves and see, what type of relationship do we have with God? Is it just a religious relationship? And what I mean by religious relationship, is it just the fact that you know, because religious just means traditional. It just means traditionally we do this and traditionally we do that. That's what religion means to me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one true religion, and that's Jesus Christ, because he came and died on the cross for our sins. Okay, that's the only real true religion, and that's the only thing that I believe that we have to come to understand, is that Jesus came down in the form of a man in flesh, walked on the earth, was testified of by angels. You know what I'm saying? Died on the cross, rose on the third day, and lives on the right hand side of the Father. You know what I'm saying? That is what I believe. That is what I know for a fact, that we have to come to understand and repent and turn away from our sins. This is the basis. This is the basis for the Bible, for Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? He came for our sins, that we might be able to have a way to get to heaven, that we would rule over death, because death had subdued us through sin. Through the law, death had convicted us. Let's put it like that. You know what I'm saying? By the law, we were convicted to death, because no one is perfect, and no one has come and walked this earth except for Jesus Christ, and was without sin. We have to understand that. And that is the reason why Jesus came, because he was the middleman for us. You know what I'm saying? God sent his only son. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we just have to understand, like I say, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to, you know, concur with what I'm saying, but I know this for a fact. And I don't know that, and I'm not saying this because oh, this is what I heard someone say on YouTube, or this is what I heard someone say in church. I'm saying this because this is what, you know, in my walk with God, you know what I'm saying, in order, and you know, because in your walk with God, you know what I'm saying, you're doing one of three things. You're doing one of three things in your walk with God. Either you're moving up, no matter how slow or fast it is. Either you're moving up, you're moving down, or you're stuck. Which one are you? You know what I'm saying? And Like I say, for these types of answers, it always takes the heart to be honest with itself, yo. And that is why, I push the heart so much, because I know that the heart is the most important thing. This is where all your motivations come from. This is where everything that you're inspired to do come from. This is where this is where everything comes from. The heart. You know what I'm saying? So, that is very important, yo. When you decide to give your life to God, it's not just the fact that you're saying, okay, I'm gonna do right, Lord. It's the fact that you're saying, okay, Lord, I'm giving my heart to you. I need you to clean it. I need you to create in me a new heart. It says that in the Bible. Create in me a new heart, oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? And many people do not want to walk that road. You know what I'm saying? That is the walk that you have to take with God in order to get to the place where you really want to be. That walk is not easy. It is hard. You know what I'm saying? There are things that you will have to endure. There were things that you will go through. Sometimes you won't know all the answers, but you have to have that trust and that faith in God and never give up. You know what I'm saying? This is just true. It's just true. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna get down to business today, yo. And I gotta say, you know what I'm saying, I'm just ashamed. I'm kind of, and I ain't gonna say I'm ashamed, but I'm disappointed in some of y'all, because, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all be following me, you know what I'm saying, and you say you really wanna, you really trying to because this is the thing, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you're targeted. But how do you get stronger in being targeted? How do you know what I'm saying? How do you the word I'm looking for is, how do you go to the next level of consciousness? And you know what I'm saying, that people so much talk about, which is not another level of consciousness, but is you getting your relationship getting closer with God, to where not only do you understand and recognize that he's real, but you can actually hear him talk to you. You can actually see where he guided you through. Not just guessing, because a lot of us are just guessing. You know what I'm saying? That he's guiding us through. There, where you actually know for a fact that was God. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying, where that type of discernment where you can see into something. You know what I'm saying? Before it actually, I ain't gonna say before it happens, but just to be able to read the world. You know what I'm saying? This is very important. To be able to read into the world, to understand what is going on around you. That type of consciousness, which only comes from God. And you can go to the devil if you want to, but we know that I don't know what to say about the devil, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't love you, I can tell you that. He don't love you. He don't care about you. He don't, he really don't want to see no good come out of nothing you do. He just realized that he had to, supply something to you that you like in order to bait you in, because the devil knows that if he didn't have anything that you really wanted, then you would never want to go to him. You see what I'm saying? The devil also knows that God is not just going to give you everything you want. You understand? This is the trickery behind everything that he does. You see what I'm saying? Being that he came from heaven, he knows that Lucifer knows that God is not going to give you everything you want when you want it, okay? So his motivation is, oh, well, hey, you human, you see, God is not just going to give you what you want, but if you come over here, I'll give you whatever you want. That is his motivation. He knows that God is the type of God that realizes that there are other things that you need in your life. When God is trying to build your life, when God is trying to mold you, he does not give you exactly everything that you want. He gives you what he knows that you need. And that's the things that's what we have to understand. That's why so many run into the devil. That's why so many run into the devil, because the devil is the type of person that's like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you whatever you want. But what are you going to have to do for it? What are you going to have to sacrifice for it? What are you going to have to give up for it? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to have to go outside of your morals or outside of what you believe in? And you are. I can guarantee you that if the devil gives you something, he's going to make you do, you're going to have to do things that that go against God. Because that's the aim for everything that he does. That's the reason why he's giving you what he's giving you, is in order to get you to go against God, to not believe God, to be mad at God, to be mad at God, to lift up your heart, against God. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand this, yo. That's the trickery behind that. God is trying to mold us. You know what I'm saying? In this walk with God, you know what I'm saying? I can't say I've come a long ways. But what I can say is I see the difference. Like, once I truly committed my heart to the Lord, repented of my sins, I'm no longer sexually immoral. I watch my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I watch what comes out of my mouth, you know what I'm saying? I no longer hang around the same kinds of people. I am slowly I am changing my mind frame, you know what I'm saying? No longer listening to rap, no longer listening to the things that are hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as grown folks, this is I'm assuming that this is what we should probably want. But like I said, it goes back to the heart, what the heart wants. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to say that. Let me see if I can turn my camera around. Let me see. He probably ain't gonna let me. Let me see. I bet you it ain't gonna let me. Nope. Alright. So, you know, like I say, one thing I want to say, yo, you know, having said all that, is that, you know, I do these videos because I really care about people, yo. And like I say, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or, you know, what you're into. What matters to me the most, I stop putting up my hand. What matters to me the most is the fact, one thing that I do ask that anyone that comes here understand is that you have to respect the truth. Not my truth, not your truth, but the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to say, like, even in this video, I'm going to say some things that I feel like might be controversial, but at the same time, I feel like it's the truth. Okay, and it's up to you to take what I say and to process it and see if it is the truth. Okay, so we have to understand this, because the truth is what brings us closer to God. The truth is what brings us closer to God. The truth in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that we need God, okay? Now, so, and the name of this video, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I love everybody, yo. No matter where you at in life, I just want to say that because God is love, you know what I'm saying? And when I put aside, one thing I have come to understand, because I'm the type of person, I look in my heart a lot, you know what I'm saying? And when I put aside my anger, you know, anything, all that other extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? One thing that I've come to realize is that I'm actually I'm actually very happy. I'm actually the coolest person you could ever meet. I'm actually full of love, yo. And so that's what I don't want to put no hate out into the world or into the universe. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put hate out into the world. I want to put love out into the world. You know what I'm saying? So for those who see this video, I just want you to know, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope that in some type of way, the words that come out my mouth may help you. You know what I'm saying? Oh Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. These videos are important, yo, because yes, you are being targeted, but that is not the main part of your life. It is the Lord that is trying to touch you. He's trying to get your attention. He's trying to get you to understand that the time has come. The time has come for you. You know what I'm saying? And the cold part about it is that the time has come for you, but it's not something that you're unaware of. It may be something that you've forgotten, because throughout your whole life, God has given you hints. He's giving you little trials and this and that to let you know where he's trying to bring you, regardless to whether you ignored it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something, it may be something that's brand new for some of you, but I can guarantee you that for most of you, you know that you've been knew that the Lord was trying to draw you in, that he's trying to get you to himself. And so this is your wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? This is your wake up call. And he's holding you to the fire. You know what I'm saying? You're going through it. You know what I'm saying? And these people who are following you, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand. Let me tell you something. I've come to the understanding, yo, that this is the devil himself, yo. This is the devil himself. And this is how I look, this is how I know it's the devil himself. You if you're being targeted, yo, you might want to listen up. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the speed. No, I'm not even gonna say the speed. I'm gonna say the way that they are coordinated, it is too well put together for it to be on a fleshly level. So we have to understand that the battle that we are fighting, regardless to whether, you know, regardless to who you are, like I said, if you're being followed, if they're shining lights on you, if they're doing things, they're getting in your way, this is an attack from the devil himself. You know what I'm saying? This is an attack from the devil himself. And I need you to understand that. You know what I'm saying? This is why it is so important. You know, look, once the Lord has chose you, the devil is after you. You know, look, wake up. Once the Lord says, okay, this is mine. Once he lets it be known, this is mine. The battle is on. The devil is after you. Because the devil is saying, oh, this is yours, huh? Well, let's see if this is yours. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's on. And we are and the race is not to the fast, it's not to the strong, but to the person who can endure. You know what I'm saying? And this is just very true. And I'm not saying this because of what I heard or what I've seen, because of what I went through personally myself and what I'm going through now. The battle is real. You know what I'm saying? You are fighting Lucifer himself. For those who know for a fact that they're going through these things, you are fighting Lucifer himself. You know what I'm saying? And that is why it is so important that we get rid of fear, that we get rid of doubt, that we get rid of anger, that we get rid of wrath, that we get rid of jealousy. That's why the Bible instructs us to get rid of these things, because these are the things that the adversary can use against us. Okay? The adversary can use these things against us. All right. So, you know, like I say, bro, I love everybody. I just want to keep saying that, yo. I love everybody, and I'm not always chipper. I'm not always happy. I'm not, you know, sometimes I'm down. Sometimes I feel I'm down on myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I didn't do good enough, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I know is that I always reach out to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I reach out to my heart because I know that that is where the truth lies, yo. That is where the truth lies. You know what I'm saying? The truth lies in the heart, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is what I want. This is the basis upon this video, yo. And I like I say, for those, you know what I'm saying, blessed be the name of the Lord forever. And whoever have ears, let him hear. You know what I'm saying? Whoever have ears, let him hear. And this is the condemnation. Listen. And this is the condemnation. That light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest that are wrought in God. And this is the basis upon why I'm making this video, because the Bible says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Who is strong enough to look into their heart and decide are your deeds evil? Are you afraid to come to the light? What is up with your heart? Are you this is something that you're just pushing to the side and bearing because you already know what's up with you? For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made known that are wrought in God. And it's something I want to read. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, yo, this is important. Today is the Sabbath day, and I wish that I had more people. Oh Lord, I wish I had more people on my videos. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be able to talk to people and have a decent conversation with people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do read the Bible. Yes, I do read the Bible. Yes, I do talk about God. You know what I'm saying? But I want people to understand, God, in the way to where it not only, you know, it penetrates the flesh and goes into the spirit, yo. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that I want. You know what I'm saying? So any questions that you have, anything that you want to say, and it's totally okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, no question is awkward. No question is unanswerable. You know what I'm saying? Because this matters. What matters is your soul. What matters is your spirit. What matters is your heart. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with 3 ladies today, and I to some I probably may have came off rude. You know what I'm saying? But um, I told the lady, I said, hey, look, and it was, it was all black people in that building. So, but I told her, I said, hey, the reason why, I say, it's all about the heart, miss. You know what I'm saying? I said that's, because the lady, she kind of gave me a look like, she wanted to kill me because I was looking at them while they were talking. And so the look that she gave me was kind of like, why you in our business? You know what I'm saying? But really they were doing taxes and then I was just observing them. You know what I'm saying? So I told her later, I said, you see, that's the reason why I have no desire to be with a woman. I have no desire to be with a woman at all for the rest of my life, because of the fact that I understand that the heart of women, you know what I'm saying, not just women but men too, but specifically for the women right now, the heart of women is so torn, is so weathered, is so worn, is so damaged to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, to the point to where she's no good to me. And it's for men too. The men, they are no good to women either. But I'm talking about the women specifically now. The women are, at this point, that their hearts are so torn. You know what I'm saying? That they're no good to me. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, until that woman, whoever she may be, is strong enough to go to the Lord with her heart, because she can't do anything with it. She can't do anything with it. There is nothing that a woman can do with her heart. There is nothing that a human can do with their heart. They have to give it to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That is the key in order to heal in that hole that is in your chest. You know what I'm saying? You have to give it to the Lord. And until you understand that, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to make no progress in life, yo. Life is about progress. You know what I'm saying? Life is about moving up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you just want to be miserable, or do you really want to be happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was to a point in my life where I realized that even though I smiled and laughed, I wasn't happy. I was not happy, yo. I was not happy. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole point, you know what I'm saying, where God was doing this to me. He was steadily, you know what I'm saying, because he was, bring your heart to me, Brandon. Bring your heart to me, Brandon, because I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to heal your heart, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't all the way there, but it's getting there, yo. I could say that I done made a little progress. I can say I done made a little progress. So, but this is my walk with the Lord. And like I say, and I just want to say this again, and this is the condemnation. That light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest that are wrought in God. You know what I'm saying? And that's just self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like that explains, that is self-explanatory. So I'm gonna read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And I just want people to see. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to see what God is saying about these times. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to see what God is saying about these times. It's always the devil coming out during the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, he didn't, they want to come out because I'm back here doing the video. You know what I'm saying? Sad. But I'm going to read the Bible because I had seen this. Where is it at? And I wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about it. So, because what people don't realize is that there are parts of the Bible, yo, that's talking about today, right now, as we speak, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and it is so clear. You know what I'm saying? And it's only, I feel like maybe it's probably clear to me like that is because I diligently go into the Bible and seek for the Lord to talk to me, yo. I ain't lying. I go in here and diligently seek for the Lord. You know, I be really wanting the Lord to talk to me because I know that I'm lost. I just recognize the fact that I'm lost, yo. I recognize the fact that I'm lost and that I need his help. You know what I'm saying? I won't make it in this world without God's help, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that is to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, I done came back here. Nobody was back here. All of a sudden, we got 3-4 people back here. You know what I'm saying? We got 3-4 people back here now. But you devils is a lie. You devils is a lie. Look. Now they got 3-4 people. But anyways, I'm not about to get distracted. I'm about to get distracted. Okay. Because this is very important, yo. Just listen to this, yo. Just listen to this. And, you know, this is in Obadiah. You know what I'm saying? And it is speaking specifically about these times. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Obadiah is something that most of us read about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's something that we really read about. So, you know, but it says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise, ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Let us rise up against her in battle. Let me tell you something. Right now, as we speak, yo, the devil has a firm grip on this world. You know what I'm saying? The devil has a firm grip on this world. And it's not that God is not in control, because all things are for the Lord. Even the devil. The devil can do nothing without permission from the Lord, okay? And a lot of people may not understand that, but our understanding is nothing compared to God's. You know what I'm saying? The devil has a firm grip on this world. And only those who fight for their faith, fight for their salvation, who bring themselves into holiness, who come from out of the world, the whoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no better than nobody else. That's the first thing I want to say. I'm no better than nobody else, yo. I used to be a whore, a drug addict, all of that, yo. But the thing that I have come to understand is that I stopped disregarding that voice. There is a voice in all of us that is steadily trying to get us into a direction. And a lot of times we will avoid that voice. You know what I'm saying? That voice is the voice of God. You know what I'm saying? And he is trying to lead us to a point to where he can get us and can shape us, can mold us, can make us stronger with him. But a lot of times we know that that requires us to give up the things that we love in this world. It requires us to give up, you know, the clubs and the alcohol, and I can't smoke weed no more, and I can't have sex with Bobby or with Stacy and Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do none of that no more. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. You know, the longer that you wait, you know what I'm saying? Let me the Lord, you gonna do what the Lord say. You're gonna do what the Lord say. And you know, they got a lot of churches out here talking about, oh, the Lord is love, the Lord is love. But the Lord also say that obedience is better than sacrifice. And you know, just like your daddy who had you, when your daddy tell you to do something that's on this earth, and you may and he watch you and you ain't did it, you ain't did it, you ain't did it, your daddy on this earth get mad. So what you think happened with God? When he done told you over and over and over and over to do something. You see what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be knocking no more. He gonna be banging. And you're gonna be going through things. And you ain't gonna know why you going through so much strife and so much grief and why so many things are happening to you. But it's because God is trying to get you in a situation to where he can help you, to where he can mold you into what he really wants you to be, to have that real happiness. Because the happiness that you looking for, the happiness that is in this Bible that none of us really believe is real and true, you got to fight for it. You got to fight for it. You got to really, really want it. You have to really want it. You know what I'm saying? It is found through God because, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the heart is something that none of us can heal. We cannot heal our hearts. You see what I'm saying? We cannot heal our hearts. That is something that we have to give to God. Your boyfriend can't heal your heart. You can go and get as many boyfriends as you want. They can be as sexy and have as much money, and you're going to still, something going to be wrong with your heart. You see what I'm saying? God is the only person that can heal your heart. He's the only person. No matter what you do, you won't be able to heal it. And it says, let's see. Where is it at? Dang. Is it Micah? Maybe it's Micah. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for this certain thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for this certain thing where it was talking about let's see, 1004. And it was dang, I can't believe I lost it. But it's so true and it's so important. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, we just have to understand. You know what I'm saying? But basically what God was saying was that in the future, he said in those times and days that women will say that, hey, we will supply our own stuff, we will have our own money, we will have our own things. Man, just let us be called by your name. You know what I'm saying? And so, that's polygamy. You know what I'm saying? That's polygamy. You know, and that's what's going on a lot. A lot of that is going on today, yo. A lot of that is going on today, and it's that spirit, yo. That's one thing I want to say is it's that spirit. It's the spirit, yo. And, you know, a lot of us don't have a very good understanding. Fear is a spirit. You know, and people not going to believe this. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality is a spirit. It is a spirit, yo. That is a spirit. That is why it is so hard to shake. You see what I'm saying? That's why fear is so hard to shake. It is a spirit. It comes upon you. It is something that you can say, bro, this is a very spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? And we have to understand this. God said he did not give us the spirit of fear. He confirmed that fear is a spirit. He confirmed this to us. Fear is a spirit. And this is the first thing that we have to get rid of when it comes to fighting against the world, yo. Because I'm going to tell you this now. Because I know this because of where I'm at with the Lord right now in my life. You know what I'm saying? And the devil hot on my heels. But I do not care. I do not care. Because I'm not going. I come out of the world. I repented of my sins. I asked the Lord to grant me grace and mercy. that I may have salvation and be able to enter into the gates, because God knows my heart and he knows where I want to be. He knows where I want to be. I'm not afraid to look in my heart. I'm not afraid to go to the Lord. I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid to get on my knees. I'm not afraid to beg. I'm not afraid to plead. In all truth and honesty, I go to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is just the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is just the truth. And that's what I want people to understand. When I was talking to them ladies in that shop today, and I told all three of them ladies, I say, ma'am, I say, really? I say, the way y'all act with me now, you know what I'm saying, as a man, the way black women act with men, you know what I'm saying, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not angry at you. I'm not mad at you. I had to be honest from my heart with them. I'm not angry at me. I'm not angry at the black woman. I'm hurt at the black woman because she's gotten to the point now in her heart where she's unable to go into it. She's unable to go into her own heart and to give it back to the Lord. I need you to give it to the Lord, not to me, because I can't heal it. The Lord is the one who can heal you. You know what I'm saying? And she's unable. And instead of her going forward to the Lord, she draws back more and more and more and more. She's just drawing back. And so the black woman, and I'm talking as a majority, because we know that every single black woman isn't like this. We know that there are women out here who are not like that. But as a majority, you know what I'm saying? The black woman, you know what I'm saying, her heart has drawn away and is doing this to the point to where it's hard as a rock. And that's why when you come up, and as black men, you know what I'm saying, let me tell you something. A strong black man believes in being a leader. A strong black man believes in being a leader. And therefore, no woman can be leader over him. No woman can be leader over him, because not only does he believe he is the leader, he's going to show that he's the leader. You see what I'm saying? But I told all three of them black women in that shop today, I say, hey, miss, you know what I'm saying, I'm not angry at you. I'm hurt. I'm literally hurt. I'm literally hurt because I see it with my own eyes that you have drawn back in your heart. And you are unable to fix it. And the only way that you can fix it is to go to God. And you won't do it. You won't do it. And so therefore you entertain yourself with all the pleasures of the world, and you have fun, and you walk around half naked because you know you've never really done it before, but you say, forget it, I want to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I want. And the world is co-signing it. The world is co-signing it. But meanwhile, the men out here, the men are watching you. They're seeing what you're doing. They're monitoring you. Even though these men may have problems of their own, they may be just as no good. They're watching you. They see how loose you're getting. They see you have no manners now. You're boisterous. You're all over the place. You're loud. You have no respect. You know what I'm saying? Especially not for men. And the reason you don't have respect for men is because of this. Because of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because of what has happened to you in the past. You see what I'm saying? And that is the problem. That is what is the problem with a lot of our black ladies these days. It has nothing to do with, it's all about the heart. I was telling these ladies in here, I'm really not mad at you. Okay, yes, I get on these videos and I done talked a lot of crap about black women, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, in all honesty and truth, I am hurt by what I see. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of men. A lot of men ain't going to say it, but I'm going to say it for them. A lot of men are hurt by what they see. Because let me tell you something about the black woman. You know what I'm saying? The black woman ain't nothing like a black woman. I don't care where you go. I don't care what country you go to. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, because my life belongs to the Lord now. That's where my walk is at now. I don't have no desire to be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I feel I'm at in my life. But let me tell you something about the black woman. There's nothing like her. There's nothing like a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what there is nothing like a black woman. You know what I'm saying? To see her go from a true queen, you know what I'm saying, having respect for herself, you know what I'm saying, knowing that her quietness is where her strength lies. Her quietness is where her strength lies, not her all over the place. That don't mean nothing. The loudest person in the room don't amount to nothing. Her quietness is where her true strength lies. You know what I'm saying? To see a woman, the black woman, go from a queen all the way down now to where she is wop wop and why do you think the world is doing this? Why do you think the world wants you to do this? You know what I'm saying? You are bringing yourself down. You're not going up. Yeah, you may be getting up money-wise. Educationally, you may be getting up. But morally, you're going down. And the men are watching this. The men are watching this. And that is why they are withdrawing. This is why the men are withdrawing. And this is why, even though you may get with a man, he will never give you his heart. He won't. Because he knows. He knows what he's dealing with in the year 2022. He knows. He knows how deceitful the heart is, especially in the chest of a woman in 2022. The Bible says her feet abides not in her house. Holding a woman in 2022 is like holding the wind. It's like holding the wind. The men are watching. They're watching and they see. And I'm going to go back to this verse. You know what I'm saying? I got to say, we know for a fact that the men terrible. You see what I'm saying? We know for a fact that the men terrible, but guess what? The men finna get right. And guess what? If the women don't get right, they're going to be left behind. They're going to be left behind. They're going to be left behind. You could bet that. You know what I'm saying? You could bet that. Where is it at? And I'm going to keep reading this. I'm going to keep reading this throughout this video. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men and women love darkness rather than the light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light. The only people who seem to be able to come to the light are the people who know that they are living in truth and their deeds are not evil. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made known. They are wrought in God. You see what I'm saying? And there are a lot of things that I want to talk about in this video, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of focusing on us as African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because we as African Americans, we've been living in the United States for a long time. This country was built up on our backs, yo. This country was built up on our backs. We know that the Lord judged the spirit. But I'm telling you now, African Americans, this country was built up on your backs, yo. You know what I'm saying? Look, I told you, bro. The devil is so... But anyways, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that I find so disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Because it's already bad enough that we have secretly been hunted. We have been done so dirty, you know what I'm saying, by people of Caucasian background, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that all white people are bad, you know what I'm saying? But we all know that it goes back to the heart. And we've been done so bad by white people in this country, yo. And what hurts me the most is the fact that there will be foreigners that will come over here. Foreigners will come over here and adapt the same ways as those white people who have done us so dirty in these days. You know what I'm saying? Who continue to make us believe that by us marching and voting, we will finally be free. Yet and still, we are being fooled to this day. The foreigners come over here and they scoff at us and they look at us and they feel like they look at us just like the white people do. And guess what? For you to be black and say that that's a lie means that you are being fooled. Let God be true and every man a liar. The foreigners come over here and adapt the same ways as those certain white people who have secretly destroyed us, pillaged, raped, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Am I saying all white people are bad? No. But we know for a fact that a leopard never changes its spots. Let God be true and every man a liar, yo. You know what I'm saying? And the foreigners come right over here. The foreigners come over here like this, they country. They come over here like this, they country, and we supposed to be, and they will, I'm talking about snark at us, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, if they not snarking at you and lifting up their nose to you, apparently they must feel like, you know what I'm saying, you must be, one of their kind, or you must act so much like them, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this, you know what I'm saying? African Americans have been treated poorly by every ethnic group that has entered into this country, from Mexicans all the way up to Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying, we are looked down upon, frowned down upon. You know what I'm saying? We are. And why is that? Do we know who we are? Do we know why they spend so much money putting alcohol in our neighborhoods and guns and us? Because because the devil knows that once we as a people go back to the Lord, this is the reason why we are so much under oppression, because we have turned away from the Lord. We have turned away from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And once we go back to the Lord, once we turn back to the Lord and ask and seek forgiveness, He will lift us up. But we will not. And this is the reason why the devil has confused so many of us into getting into these secret organizations where they secretly worship the devil. Now there are more black witches than ever who worship their ancestors, who pray to devils, who set up altars that are... God talks about this in the Bible. They did this in the desert. That was the reason why so many of them died in the desert. That's the reason why so many of them died in the desert. Y'all don't remember when Moses went up into the mountain to get the 10 Commandments? They say, oh no, Moses taking too long. Create an image for us. So they created the calf, that golden calf. And look how many of them died. We are going right back to those times. We are going right back to those times. God says, you have forgotten, you have turned away from me again. The stiff-necked people he talking about, it's you. Niggas. It's you. You the one that's stiff-necked. You the one that will not hear no matter what. Your heart like this. That's why he say, behold, I knock. And if any man hear me and open that door, I will come into him and will sup with him and him with me. Your heart like this. And that's the reason why I'm so disappointed in the black woman, because God wants you to, he wants you to open up your heart. He wants you to cry out. He wants you to be who you really are, not what the world has made you into. Not what the world has made, because the world have made you do this. They made you ball your heart up. Your heart so balled up, you can't get into it. You can't get into it. The heart is the beginning of everything. God don't want your mouth. Oh, I hear people say all the time, I love the Lord, I love the Lord. Okay, well, you love the Lord, you're supposed to listen to him. You love the Lord, listen to him. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than the light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made known, that they are wrought in God. It's all about your heart, yo. It's all about your heart. How you say? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which you shall not remove your necks. Neither shall you go heartily, for this time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. Man, prophesy ye not. Say they to them that prophesy, they shall not prophesy to them that they shall not take shame. O thou that art named the house of Jacob, is the spirit of the Lord straitened? Are these his doings? Do not my words do good to him that walketh uprightly? Even of late my people is risen up as an enemy. You pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass by securely as men averse from war. Say, bro, let me see. I'm gonna go. I'm looking for that. Where was that at? Yo, I think that was Isaiah. That's what it was. Isaiah. Okay. I had to remember where that was at. Yo, Isaiah 4. That's what it is. That's what it is, yo. Facts. Where is it at? Isaiah 4. You know, if you don't like to hear the Bible, then you need to get off, yo. You need to get off. You need to get off. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about the Lord, because we love the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, you know, I just want to say this, you know, I love my people, yo. I love all people, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, this is who I look like. You know what I'm saying? I look like the black woman. I look like the black man. I look like your grandma. I look, you know what I'm saying? I look like your uncle. You know what I'm saying? I look, you know what I'm saying? And I don't hate my people. I love my people. You know what I'm saying? It's just that they heart is like this. You know what I'm saying? And the world is steady pushing them to just make it harder and harder and harder. And, you know what I'm saying? And the harder and harder they heart get, you know what I'm saying? The more and more they won't turn to the Lord. This is what the world is doing. This is what the world is doing to, you know what I'm saying? This is what the world is doing to black men and black women, you know what I'm saying? That got them to the point to where now, you know what I'm saying? And let me say, it's happening to the whole world. But like I said, I just want to reinforce the fact that I look like the black man. I look like the black woman. You know what I'm saying? This is who I come from. This is where my heritage is from. And right now, they heart is like this. It's harder than a rock. You know what I'm saying? God can't, he can't get in. He can't get in. And it says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy. Man, let me tell you something. The stiff-necked people that he's talking about is you. The people who will not turn back are you. Until this day, you know what I'm saying, there are so many people around the world who know who the real Hebrews are, who are the chosen people. You know what I'm saying? But your heart is so hard. Your brain is so much in the wrong place that you will not hear. That you will not. Your heart is like this. Like a rock. You are unable to loosen it. You are unable to invite the Lord in because one or two things. You scared to let go of the things of the world, or you just to the point to your where you just so mad at God because of something God didn't give you, or you feel like God don't hear you, or you feel like he won't answer your prayers, or you gotta wait too long, you know what I'm saying? So you have decided to dance with the devil. And to what end will that be for you? To what end will that be for you? The key to us, and like I say, you know, it's hard to talk about black people and to not seem like I'm not including everybody, because and naturally I love everybody, but my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. They do not know who they are. They do not know why they are in the situation that they are in, because the world is steadily putting things in front of them to distract them from what is really going on. The Lord is waiting for us to turn back to him. And those who aren't are being destroyed. They are dying left and right. Either they dying, they living with the devil, you know what I'm saying, or they just can't make it. They everywhere they look, they hitting the wall. Bum, bum, bum. Everywhere they go, they ain't going up, they ain't going down, they stuck. The Lord is waiting for us as a people to turn around. That foot has been on our neck for 400 years. Now is the time. That foot has been on our neck for 400 years. This is the reason why we are so wretched and so miserable and can't get ahead. And we are the tail and not the head. God said if we would listen to him and follow all his statutes and commandments, we would be the head and not the tail. But the minute that we turned away from him and not follow the rules, we are now the tail and not the head. Period. 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 That is period. That is period. If you think that you ain't got to follow the rules, you are sadly mistaken. You are sadly mistaken. I mean, I used to tread the lines. You know what I'm saying? I love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I love Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't praying. I was smoking weed, drinking, doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it just, the Lord just kept smacking me with it. He kept smacking me with it. Brandon, until you do right by me, B, you're not going nowhere. And that is what he is telling a lot of people, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he's telling all people. He's telling the hearts of everyone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also talking to black people, because we as black people are confused. We are confused about what is going on with us in this country. We have been told by Democrats forever to vote for them and everything will be all right. Yet election after election, we are still in the same situation. We did all this. Well, I ain't gonna say we, because I don't believe we need a president. You know what I'm saying? I believe we need the Lord, not a president. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did all of this for Biden. This presidency for what? For what? What did you get? The point that I'm trying to make is the very thing that we do not want to do is the thing that we have to do to get where we need to be. And, you know, as men, as black men, we got to stop being cowards. And I put myself in that category too, because for years, you know, I didn't want to, you know, be the person to stand out and say something against, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. But you know what? I'm just to the point in my life where I don't care about dying, yo. And if I do die, then if there is someone else to carry the torch who gonna say, hey, yo, this is what's going on, let it be known, I'm satisfied with my death, yo. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop being cowards as black men. You know what I'm saying? And going along to get along. You know what I'm saying? We have to call out wrong when it's wrong, even amongst our own people, even amongst ourselves first. Amongst ourselves first, yo. Amongst ourselves first. That's why I'm so messed up over the black woman, because spiritually she has left the building. She is now something of a different kind. The black woman is a different kind now, and I don't know what to say about her. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of men who could see it. A lot of men that already fell by the wayside, but there are men who have not fallen, who can see what's going on with you. They can read your spirit. They can read your spirit. They see your heart, and they know it ain't no good. They know it ain't no good. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, And he hath stretched forth his hand against them, and hath smitten them, and the hills did tremble, and their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. And he will lift up an ensign to the nations from afar, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed, swiftly. None shall be weary, nor stumble among them, nor shall slumber nor sleep, nor shall the girdle of their loins be loosed, nor the latchet of their shoes be broken, whose arrows are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hooves shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roaring shall be like a lion, they shall roar like young lions. We all know something is coming. We all know something is coming. We just don't know what it is. And we steady waiting and waiting and waiting. It's steady building up and steady building up and steady building up, yo. And I'm talking about all people now, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I love my people, yo. It's just that my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, yo. My people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We love all the things that don't love us. But the things that love us, we don't love it. Like the Lord. And don't say you love the Lord, because if you love the Lord, you listen to him. You know what I'm saying? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding, yo. Period. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. He is talking to you, the very one who do not understand, who act like, oh, the Lord people, or that ain't us. That is you. You are the stiff-necked people that he is talking about. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. He is talking about you. He is talking about you. But until you do, you will have to fight and fumble and associate yourself with the devil for everything you get. He is talking about you. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you black folks. Yeah. A lot of us as black folks, you know what I'm saying? We not seeing the big picture. We not knowing that the Lord's people that he is talking about is you. Is you that he's talking about, the stiff-necked people. Niggas have a stiff neck. Niggas neck be so stiff. They heart so balled up because of all the things that has happened to them, and now they're using it as fuel to turn away from the Lord, to rebel from the Lord, and to do everything that they know the Lord don't like. That's what they doing. The hearts of men. And that's why it is impossible. It is impossible for you to come to the Lord until you look inside your heart and come to the understanding that you know you need him. It's going to continue to be hard for you. You're going to keep running into disaster after disaster. People dying all around you. You're going to keep running into it because the Lord is talking about you. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. When he say turn, he's not talking about stop doing them for one day. Talking about stop doing them, period. Then will I hear from heaven. Then will I hear. We as niggas, we ain't never stopped. We act like we can't hear the Lord, and secretly we are mad. Secretly, a lot of black folks are mad at God when they don't even know that they are the chosen people. In their heart, they mad at the Lord because they feel like they didn't get what they were supposed to get from the Lord. They tired of waiting. You know what I'm saying? When they don't realize that your walk with the Lord is not just about what you can get. It's not just about what you can get from the Lord. When you go to the Lord and you say, hey, Lord, forgive me. I repent. I turn from my sins. I am ready to start my walk with you. The Lord decides what he has for you first. Just the fact that you live in another day is a blessing. Just the fact that you got to open your eyes again. You don't even realize that it's a lot of people who, man, people dropping left and right, boy. That's why the Lord know that I'm thankful. The Lord know that I'm thankful just for the fact that I'm here today to watch the sun come up and go down again, because I know for a fact I ain't got to be here. Who says, like, we act like there's a contract that say, oh, I'm guaranteed to be here tomorrow. That is the problem with us. We act like, oh, I'm guaranteed 3 more years, or I'm guaranteed 3 more weeks, or I'm guaranteed 3 more days. You ain't guaranteed nothing. You ain't guaranteed nothing. And there's a lot of us who mad at the Lord, or either we thinking about a last minute repentance. How you gonna know when the last minute is? People don't know what's going on right now, that they DNA getting played with. Your blood getting played with right now. And the Lord, he's steady watching. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? All people, but I'm talking about niggas. You know what I'm saying? Even though we having fun right now, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on with us. We having fun, and that's all we care about. Yep, I'm getting what I want, and I ain't gotta be up under the Lord and worry about. People don't want to be held accountable for their actions, especially these us as niggas. We don't want to be held accountable. The women is tired of, you know what I'm saying, being what they feel like housewives and stuff like that. Now they just out and about and doing whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They hold men captives now. The men not even able to be men no more. Not even able to stand like they supposed to. I'd rather be homeless, poor, and hungry than to be up under subjection like that, because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am, and under the administration of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, I know that that's not the life for me. That's not the life for me. You know what I'm saying? To affect the world, to shock the world. You know what I'm saying? To shock the heart of somebody, because it's all about your heart. It's all about your heart. And you know what I'm saying? That's where the true strength comes from. The person who is able to look into their heart, you know what I'm saying, and to say, man, because I know for a fact, yo, let me tell you, it's women that's done hurt me to the point to where I ain't got no more fight in me. You know what I'm saying? It's family members that's done hurt me to the point to where I just ain't got no more fight in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do with that. You know, like, how do I even begin to start to messing with that? So guess what? You know, I went to the Lord, yo, because like I said, I just come to the understanding that God, the only person that can fix it. And on this walk, yo, I can't lie to you. It's a walk. It's a walk. But I tell you what, though. You know what I'm saying? For those who genuinely follow behind the Lord, yo, he can do things. And that's, you know, he do things that when you realize that it was God that did it, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, because the more you follow God, the more evident he make himself in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it go from little small things happening to things that you know for a fact wasn't supposed to happen happening. You know what I'm saying? They get bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things get bigger, but God is not going to be, you know, you got to walk with him. You got to walk with him. You can't, what you think? You just going to open the door, accept what he got for you, and close it back and go back to your life? God know you better than you know yourself. And he know who gonna stick with him the whole way, and he know who not. And guess what? And if you are a child of the Lord, don't be don't be don't be surprised at the fiery trial that's going to come against you, because the Lord is going to try you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be tried and true. You know what I'm saying? The devil himself could come and stand in my presence, and I would not give not one care about him or nothing behind him, because this is where I know for a fact I belong. This is how sure I am. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where if it be death, let it be. This is how sure I am in my walk with the Lord. And this is how sure you have to be. All of the great people of the Bible, this is how sure they were that they were ready to die. Because it was better to die and to be with the Lord than to forsake him and live under his wrath. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. The fear of the Lord is the beginning. He didn't say the end or the middle. He said the beginning of understanding. The fear of the Lord. When you really truly understand what he could do to you, like how he could, the things he could take you through, like then you come to the understand. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us done left, yo. A lot of us done left, yo. We done turned into witches and warlocks, and we want to be like those on the TVs, yo. We want to be like those people on the TVs now. You know what I'm saying? We want to be, Freemasons, and they don't love Jesus. The Freemasons don't love Jesus. The Eastern Stars don't love Jesus. They don't pray to no Jesus, and if they do, then they confused, because you made a pact with the devil once you became one of them. So how you praying to Jesus? I can't say that you can't, but you can't serve two people. We know for a fact they don't serve no God. So that's what I just want to. It's the heart, yo. Why if so many of us are so big and so bad, and we so strong and we so this and we so that, why are we unable to go into our heart and see what's really going on with us? Why are we so unable to go into our hearts like we need to? You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, until you come to the realization that you can't heal your heart gonna stay like that until you give it to God. You're gonna stay hurt. You're gonna stay, like that's the main reason why you can't get into a new relationship. That is the number one reason why a man or a woman, they go into a relationship and they bring that extra baggage with them, because they don't know how to get rid of the baggage. They don't know how to get rid of it. And so they might do away with this and do away with that and do away with this and do away with that, but that was never the problem. The issue is your heart. The issue is that you still got issues with your heart, and you don't know how to fix it. And so therefore you are no good to a man, because your heart is not healed. You are no good to a man. You're no good to a woman if your heart is not healed. A person whose heart is healed by the Lord, they realize that with or without a man, they are okay. Because they understand they don't need love. They are getting all the love they need, not only from the Most High, but also from the love that is inside of them. This is what it really means to come to the true understanding of yourself, is understanding that when it boils down to it, you don't need a man. You don't need a woman. The only person you need is God, because God is the one who is able to supply your every need. That man or that woman cannot heal your heart. They can't. They can make you feel good. They can make you stop thinking about it. They can, make you push it to the back, but they can't heal it. You see what I'm saying? Until your heart is completely healed, you are no good to a person. You see what I'm saying? Because those cuts and bruises and knife wounds are going to always come to the forefront. They're gonna always come to the forefront. You know, wherever you've been hurt at, if they cheated on you, then you're gonna always look for the next man to cheat on you. And you're gonna treat them like they cheating on you. All it is to it. So this is the reason, you know what I'm saying? This is just one of the reasons, yo, why we need the Lord, yo. This is the reason why I'm next to the Lord. This is the reason why I love the Lord, because I realize that there is nothing that I need that God cannot supply, yo. There is nothing that I need, you know what I'm saying, that God cannot supply. So, you know, part of being a Christian is humbling ourselves and realizing that without God, our lives truly mean nothing. We are to acknowledge that we have made a conscious choice to turn away from the bad deeds and sinful habits, and we have turned to the holy life God has presented before us. If you're a woman, you know what I'm saying, you being, the glory of you as a woman is being a queen, is being someone who is not who is not brought low to things that do not really matter essentially. Like there are things that women are subjecting themselves to that they should not be subjecting themselves to, because as women, you know what I'm saying, we as men, we want to see you differently. We want to see you differently. And I know for a fact that God, you know what I'm saying, has made you for different, not for that reason. God don't want you out here thought. You know what I'm saying? If you are a man, you know what I'm saying, your job as a man is to be a living example, a walking example of leadership, a walking example of the leadership of, number one, we as men and women have to fall under the leadership of God. Before we can do anything else, we have to fall under the leadership of God and represent that. You know what I'm saying? Us representing God, you know what I'm saying, and living in God, you know what I'm saying, and walking with God is all the example that we need to live the life that is right. So, to you women out there, yo, I mean, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. You know, like I said, I'm not mad at you, but I'm just hurt. You know, I'm hurt because I see a different kind of woman, yo, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, guess what? The man who may just be wanting to get some and don't really care, and you know how that go. Just want a booty call, whatever. He might care. He might care about the fact that you sexy and and you got this and you got that, and you know what I'm saying, and he might care about it. But as a man, you know what I'm saying, as a man of God, someone who believes in God, Jesus Christ, and follows it behind him, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, I see the hearts and the spirits, you know what I'm saying, and that is what we our hearts and spirits reflect off of each other when we stand in front of each other, yo. You know what I'm saying? When I stand in front of a woman, you know what I'm saying, who I am, my energy or my spirit is reflecting, and she's able to, you know what I'm saying, spiritually judge about, if she has any, spiritual discernment, she's able to judge, and from what, comes to her and when she's in my presence, and I'm able to do the same thing, yo. And that is what really matters, you know what I'm saying? Because a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying, that is under the leadership of God, you know what I'm saying, they understand how they are supposed to walk. They understand that their words are to be few, you know what I'm saying, and that their words have power, and that you can hurt some, you can, like, they understand. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why we are so caught up and we are so distressed on every side. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the fact that we will not acknowledge the damage that has been done to our hearts, yo. And we are not ready to give it up, to lay it at the feet of Jesus Christ and submit and say, hey, look, I give in. I give in. You know? This is the reason why, yo. This is the reason why. There's so many, like, man, like, the heart, like I said, just depend on what your heart want. If your heart still want to hang in that world, still want to be popular, still want to be hot, still want to be on top, still want to be number one, then of course you're gonna jump back out there in that world. But jumping back out there, look, some of y'all gonna jump out there in that world and you ain't gonna be able to come back, yo. You ain't gonna be able to come back. You ain't gonna be able to come back. That's why like you gonna look up and it's gonna be too late, yo. It's gonna be too late. And that's the reason why I make these videos. Like I said, I done went from being targeted to not even caring to now, what I'm saying? Like I live according to the word of the Lord, yo. And I ain't perfect, but at the same time, that's where I'm going, that's where I'm striving, and that's what I strive, that's what I strive for, yo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? Even people might feel like, oh well, what kind of life is that to live, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the world, you ain't doing nothing in the world. That's the right life. That's the life that is good. Once you come to understand that you don't need to be in the world no more. I am 40 years old. I am not 22. I'm not 27. I'm not fresh to the world. You know what I'm saying? I done been around the block. You know what I'm saying? And it would be a shame for me to be at 40 years old and still not understand that the block is no longer a place where I need to be. The block is no longer the place where a person who is 40 years old need to be. The club is no longer a place for a person who is in their 30s all the way up to 40s, yo. Your values are, and I know some people be like, well, who are you to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling those who God says, period. That's all I can say. God says. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, yo. I do these videos and nobody ever speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever have questions. Nobody ever want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell you, yo, I don't know. I don't know if it's because people convicted and don't want to say nothing, or people just feel like I'm going to respond the wrong way, or, you know what I'm saying? Even if you be like, hey, man, I disagree with what you saying, yo, I still, like, it's okay to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, because essentially, you're not here for me, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about no views. This is about actually reaching out and helping people and talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to anybody, whether it be a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? As long as it is genuine and it's from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because the heart is what really matters. You know what I'm saying? We can both go to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, about the heart. You know what I'm saying? We can both, you know what I'm saying? Because I go daily. I go daily. I need the Lord daily. Every minute, every second. You know what I'm saying? The devil be hot on my heels, boy. But guess what? The Lord says, hey, the Lord says, hold up. That's why I say, yo. But like I say, part of being a Christian is humbling ourselves and realizing that without God, our lives truly mean nothing. We are to acknowledge that we have made a conscious choice to turn away from the bad deeds and sinful habits, and we have turned to the holy life God has presented before us. It's a choice that we have to make, yo. Some of us can make it, some of us can't. But, before I end this video, I'd like to say, that I hope that those who see this video, brother, they reach out, yo, that they hear what they find a way to get into their heart, and that they pray and give it to the Lord. Like I say, it's better to start now. It's better to start now, and because you don't want to be too late, yo. I know it's like everybody don't want to go to hell. KB. And that's what I be thinking in my mind, like even behind, like, because the people who be hot on my heels, you know what I'm saying, they really real life devils, you know what I'm saying. And I guess I be trying to decide if they can come back. But I just don't think so. I mean, that's just a personal opinion, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, yo, it's just crazy. I just pray, you know what I'm saying, that those who can really hear, yo, you know what I'm saying, it's the God don't want your lips, that lip service. Oh, I love the Lord. Oh, I this. Oh, I that. No, he want this. He want this, you know? And he don't just want weekend visits, yo. He want full custody.